Every day in the USA, people find themselves in court.
Good afternoon. Are you Kayla Schmucker?
Yep.
This is Judge Middleton. I'm here at the courthouse. Are you both at the Each Hatch address?
No.
All right. Well, this is filed as a termination of tenancy case. Your mother wants you to move.
Mhm.
And as a defendant in a termination of tenancy case, this is entitled Lori Walters versus Kayla Jean Schmucker. The file number is 231198. We just finished a case and now we'll address yours. As a defendant in a termination of tenancy case, you have the following legal rights. Now, your mother is asking you to move, and from what she filed, which I did not yet forward to you, but you're entitled to have a copy of it. She wants you to move out. What's your position?
So we are in the middle of building our house. And the agreement was that it was until the house was done. And we are extremely close on being able to move in. However, our inspections have slowed us down a little bit, and we're actively trying to get out of her house. We do not want to be here longer than we have to. And like I said, we're trying to leave.
Well, according to her letter, which you'll get a copy of, the primary source of conflict is he your husband or your boyfriend?
My fiance.
He is the one that is causing your mother so much distress. And there is no lease here. I think she could probably live with you, but she wants him out of there. According to her pleadings, he's abusive and
No.
she wants him out.
No, Your Honor.
Yes?
Her boyfriend, her fiance lives with her. It's my boyfriend
Oh, it's your boyfriend?
that's verbally abusive that I needed to be out months ago.
All right, well, he's not a part of this. This is just regarding your daughter.
Right, but it was in the letter, it was her boyfriend that wouldn't let me move in because of my cat. And I offered to take the basement just so I could be home and out of.
I see. You can't get into your own house because your
Right.
daughter's there and your boyfriend was abusive. All right, I misunderstood it. Well, the law requires that I continue this for at least 7 days. And so you want to get back in your own house is the gist of this.
Yes, Your Honor. I still pay $344 of the mortgage, and she pays $250 and her boyfriend pays $250. I was like doing them a favor. It's a big house. I could be getting like $1,500 a month if I wanted to rent it, but I want to move back home. So.
Well, it's
And
a
I
little
can't.
because there's a rental verbal agreement. There's no lease.
It was never.
All right. Miss Schmucker, I'm going to forward you the correspondence. I thought you might be here. I would give it to you.
Can I speak again?
Yes.
So when we agreed to the rent, that the $500 a month was the agreement because that's what we could comfortably pay while we were paying our construction loan. And the reason that she is not able to move in here with us is because she is verbally abusive to me.
Oh,
So the issue with that is
Well, right now, you have a lawful tenancy. You have a verbal agreement, you've been paying rent, and she can't just move in. But she's asking me to terminate this rental agreement, and I'm gonna continue this to 2 p.m. next Monday, October 16th. Now, Ms. Schmucker, you would then get 10 additional days from that day to move out before you'd be subject to being evicted, which would take us to October 26th. Do you think your construction will be done by then?
I'm sorry, can you repeat those dates again?
The next hearing is 7 days from today, October 16th at 2 p.m. And then under the law, you'd get 10 additional days from that day to move or be subject to being evicted. So that would take us till October 26th. And she can agree to longer, but do you think your project will be done by then?
So we've already paid our rent for October.
Okay,
so no, she has not.
No.
Yes, we have.
just a minute. Ms. Wallers, when you
Yes,
file
Your
a
Honor.
motion to terminate tenancy, you can't accept rent. You can, on one hand, ask her to move out, and then on the
She-
other hand, accept rent.
She's
So
not.
just-
She's
All right,
always
well-
been a month behind because I told her rent was due on the 1st. She goes, well, this is how it goes. I live here and then I pay rent. So she's
right.
only paid her rent for last month.
All right, well, you filed a notice to quit on June 28th. You're not supposed to accept any rent after June 28th. So on
Well,
one hand, you got a lease that's not written down anywhere.
No, we
Um,
just did agreement because she's my daughter.
All right, well, you're not a lawyer, so I don't expect you to
Right.
know nuances of this, but once you file the notice to quit in a termination of tenancy case, you're not supposed to collect any rent, or it may undo the entire effort.
Okay,
And so that's already been broached. So, all right, let's assume rent was paid through October. Ms. Schmucker, what, can you move by the 1st of November?
We are more looking at the end. We have to find something to live
No.
until then. We have to, we have to pass our inspections is pretty much
Yes.
the gist of it. We were trying to temporarily move out there, in maybe an RV. But we have to, we're trying. That's also gonna cost money. To do.
Yes. Now, my current advice is do not pay any more money. She's filed to terminate your tenancy, not as a non-payment of rent. So once you file that, she's not supposed to accept any rent.
We didn't know that.
No, you didn't, and I'm not being critical. You're not lawyers. Now, a representative from Legal Aid is here if you wish to consult with her. Would you like to talk with her privately? Would you like to talk to an attorney?
Sure.
All right. For the rest of you, we'll be back here next Monday at 2 o'clock and discuss this further. I'm going to put you in what's called a breakout room with an attorney from Legal Aid, and she can discuss your legal rights.
Your Honor.
Yes?
Can I say something regarding to when I had asked to move in with them?
Yes?
I offered to take the basement, just anything to get me out of my current situation. I'm not sure who's on my screen right now.
Well,
That,
we all
okay.
are.
She had told me that her fiance didn't want me living there because of my cat and he was allergic. However, he never had a problem staying at my house with her when I had 2 cats,
All
2
right,
dogs.
well, we're
a
not
dog.
gonna go down that path. You rented the house to her. If you were
Right.
not her mother, you were a landlord, say, hey, can I move into your house? I'm having problems with my boyfriend. The answer
I'm
would be
her mother.
no. We'll discuss this further, but there are some legal complications here. So next Monday at 2 o'clock, when you get a new notice, Ms. Schmucker hit the button that says join.